Hello bipolar bears, ADHDjs, and other mammals. My name is Lily Idle and I am the maker that you will meet behind Idle Handmade. Most of the things that I make have to do with the subject of mental illness / health. For example, these are the bipolar bowler bags, bipolar 2 disorder and bipolar 1 disorder. The differences between the two disorders I will address in a later video. In today's video, I'm mostly going to be addressing one of the 4 medical diagnoses that I have mental illness-wise, which is that of bipolar 1 disorder. Those words feel like they came out in the wrong order, but I'm gonna roll with it. When I left Harborview, I don't know how it happened, but there was not one but 2 of these hospital shirts in my bags. So I decided to take this and turn it into, let me find the front part. This. So if you're here, thank you for watching. I don't do YouTube videos very much. I'm trying to get started. It's nerve-wracking. But I fully believe that there's only one way to break down the stigma surrounding mental illness, and that is to talk about it, to normalize it, to normalize taking medications for it, to make it just as routine as saying you have an upset stomach. Not as trivial, but as routine. So, bipolar disorder. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 14. It was interesting because although I missed about a month of school in 9th grade, 3 weeks in 10th grade, 2 weeks in 11th grade, and then finally none in 12th grade, no one kind of really knew why. You know, I'd come to school wearing 2 skirts over a pair of jeans sometimes, cool outfits like that, but it was just like, Lily's weird, which isn't wrong. It was one of those like, shh, don't talk about it. And even until my episode, up until my episode in 2014, I preferred to use the term manic depressive. So yeah, I used manic depressive until I came out of the cabinet. The cabinet is my name for the mental health equivalent of the closet. You know, as soon as I started talking about mental health openly, circa 2014, crazy era, there was really no going back. The things I said when I was manic, there was no JK. That was, I don't know, I was drunk. That's why I thought fairies were real and I was one. So I just kept talking about it. And it was really, you know, really moving how people talked back positively. I shared experiences, people shared their experiences, I made connections, I even made friends on platforms like Twitter and Instagram and etc. as well. In any case, needless to say, I was quite quiet about the range my brain permits me to explore for a long time. 9 years. And then I went out with a bang. All I can say is that if you're gonna do hallucinogens with bipolar disorder, not medicated, first of all, don't. Second of all, be sure to sleep at all. and also don't. Things went weird. But by the time I was released from the hospital on Bastille Day, July 14th, 2014, I knew there was no going back. Sure, I'd had a manic episode before. It had been within the confines of my home. I never sent the 78 letters that I wrote, one for each member of my class, telling them one thing that was great about them and one thing they could probably work on. That was a stroke of luck that I never sent those. Went to the doctor before that happened. It was quiet. It was, domestic. It was within the family. And 2014 wasn't. 2014 was a whole lot of Facebook posts that just got crazier and crazier. Until, I'll keep with the story of how I was brought to the hospital, for hopefully a memoir surprise episode, the chronicle of an unintentional bipolar adventure. 3 weeks. Becoming less of a monster. Still a bit of a... Finally becoming something that resembled me. I walked out of the hospital, feeling the sunlight on my face for the first time in 3 weeks. So I posted on Facebook, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, because it was Bastille Day. And there was no point of kind of backtracking. Nope. Not that I could have. I mean, okay, we'll be right back.